Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Slam City Wrestling Tag Grand Prix Night 6, being held by us, Slam City Wrestling, in front of just under 20,000 people. Me and Cohen are going to open up the show fantastically to an 82 overall rating. We have the semi-final night of the Tag Grand Prix tournament. Maki Ito's in action, who will be taking on La Iha at night 7. And of course, we have the huge main event where Mance Warner gets his title rematch against Eddie Kingston. Alright, and about that, had great wrestling and good. He had a 6-way scramble. Jake Something defeats Epidemics Jr., Ray Horace, Noam Dar, Pac, and Action Andretti when Jake Something pinned Horace with his Black Hole Slam. So the Liga Lucha continues to lose. Ray Horace was the weak link. 65, 50, 40 for Andretti, Epidemics, and Horace, Dar, Pac, and Something put up a 65, 70, and 60. Alright, next up on a decent match and a rematch from last event, Alex Windsor defeated Abaddon in 750 via pinfall. 44, 33, 51. They didn't click, made for a weak bout. But again, Windsor, we're just trying to get some wins and get her above. She's over the 55, I think, is in the UK, but she's only like a 21 here in the US, so we're working on it. Alright, next up. What about that? A superb wrestling and great heat. The Black Lace Society, Effie and Envy Young defeats the returning Regito and didn't help much. Ultra Roar takes the loss when Effie pins Futuro with his Cobra bootleg to DDT. 66-82 for Young and Effie, with Regito and Futuro putting up a 70 and 76. 74, 55, 82. A great match between the Black Lace Society and Ultra Roar. Alright, next up. We have Rudo Lucha defeating the Liga Lucha in 1302 with the Miestos Twins Sansoon with Infernal Suplex. He was a weak link though with a 50. 71 for Flamita Ascuro or Ascuro Flamita. Zonic and Sansoon with a 79 and 61. 71 overall segment rating, 65 and 42 down the line. Finally, Rudo Lucha scratches here, but Liga Lucha, I mean, from Ray Horace to last week Epidemics to Liga Lucha again going 0-6 so far. I mean, yeah, Blanc was there, but still, I mean, 0 wins. Wow. 71 overall. Hype for the main event where Eddie Kingston and Mance Warner will face off for the SCW Championship. Next up, in a superb match, Maki Ito defeats Thunder Rosa in a death match with her Ito Deluxe. 59, 52, 62, 57, 61 for Ito and Thunder Rosa. Next up, in an exceptional match, Matt Tremont defeats Charles Mason in 13-12 with his Uranagi finish. 67, 64, 74 for Mason and Tremont tonight. 72 and 62 for Mason and Tremont. Next up in the co-main event, and about that, a superb wrestling and great heat. Vandal 48 defeats Adrenaline Drip when Christian Napier, the Midwest Menace, defeats Cappuccino Jones with a till 3. 67, 53, 76. Very hot at the end. Napier and Kogar with a 76 and 63 and a 73 and 55 for Cartwheel and Jones. Next up, and about that, a superb wrestling and great heat. The Cowboy Wade defeats the Gates of Agony when Shard defeats Bishop Khan. One called Manders carried the match in terms of performance. 31 Grand Prix has advanced. 65, 52, 77 with Khan and Leona with a 71 and 64. Manders and Shard with a 78 and 58. And in our main event, in an exceptional match, Mance Warner regains his championship, defeating Eddie Kingston in this match following the return of his wife. Hasn't been here since Season 1. Steph Delander. Manser wins the SCW World Championship. 84, 64, 79. A fractured collarbone here in the main event death match. 79, 89 for Mance Warner and Eddie Kingston. Delander to beat her Python powerhouse to a rating of adequate. And we're going to end it tonight with Mance Warner becoming your champion again. Alright, this show increased our popularity in 4 regions. 79 overall. Mance Warner becomes a 2-time Slam City Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Alright, guys. So we have one more night. Night 7 to determine who wins the Tag Grand Prix. Maki Ito versus the returning from injury La Iha. It's going to be one hell of a show as we head into the second half, really the second part of our season, which will feature Graveyard Slot. But until then, Night 7, next event. Until next time, it is me, Mikey Bro, wishing you a glorious rest of your day.